And then yesterday I was at the studio. Oh my gosh, I need to tell you my trauma. Yesterday, I have trauma. I have taxi driver trauma. I took a taxi home yesterday from my recordings, and it was the most. I'm not good in social situations, man. So when taxi drivers talk to me, it was people pressure. It was traumatized people pressure. The taxi driver really was trying to pressure me into becoming my personal driver. And I don't think they were joking. The taxi driver could speak like broken English, I guess. I made the mistake of like saying how much I take the taxi because of like studio work. I didn't say because of studio work. I just said shigoto. Oh yeah, I take the taxi all the time because I have to like work and stuff, right? And then he was like, "Oh, you take the taxi all the time? Oh, then you must have the money for it, right? Then instead of taking the taxi all the time, why don't you just get a personal driver?" I remember a conversation of like I should have an excuse of what I do for a living so I don't panic. Okay, what do you do? What do you do, huh? And then do you live in Japan? How often do you take the taxi? What times do you need to take the taxi? What company do you work for? And I was just like, I'm bad at lying, especially lying under pressure. Basically I was like, I just work in social media. I just work for a Japanese company in social media. That's it. But then when I said that, he was like, but usually young girls don't usually make enough money to take the taxi all the time. And if you work in social media, then you must be making this much money. And so if you're taking the taxi a lot, then you may be making this much. And do you need someone to drive you and stuff like that? And I was like, I'm not good at this. I'm not good at this. And then I was panicking internally. I was trying to laugh it off, and I'm like, I'm okay. I'm fine. I also got asked for my social media, and I was like, I don't have any. I don't have anything. I was like, in the back of my mind, yeah, even though I work in social media, I don't have any social media. Yep, that's the answer. Just hopefully hopefully no one will see through that. But it seemed to have worked. After I said I didn't have anything, the conversation kind of ended, and then the ride ended. But I was like, I've never been so internally panicked than that. I still like when I think about the encounter, I'm like, yeah, nervous, panic. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. But I definitely need to practice my cover story. I do need to practice my cover story. Should probably just ignore them and not say anything. I guess, but it's rude. I don't want to be rude. I mean, initially the taxi driver seemed friendly. Like, I would like to give the benefit of the doubt, but to be fair, from my experience in like riding taxis in US and Japan, like taking Ubers in both, I think in America Ubers are so much more talkative than Japan. Japan, I barely like the driver tries to talk to me. I felt like they were very, very serious about wanting to become my personal driver. I was just like, oh, you're so silly. I think the taxi driver, he spoke English but not like complete English, so I feel like he mistook it for like I take the taxi every single day. which is not the case. At that point I didn't wanna give out any more information than I had to. Just say NDA. That's true. But I also don't want to make it seem like I'm an important person, you know? It's okay. I've learned my lesson. I will just say next time, I walk and I train. This was a special occasion where I needed to get somewhere fast. Yep. It's okay. I've learned my lesson. Now I've grown up a little bit by this experience. No, that experience was good for me because nothing happened. Now I know how to handle these situations better. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I need to remember to charge my AirPods.